Alright, much Abrew about nothing. Playing some Dragonstorm in Modern. And this hand could be good. We got a quick Blood Moon. We have a Chalice and some fast mana. So we'll keep it. Sulfur Falls for our opponent. Well, Mountain, Exile Spirit Guide, and Blood Moon. See if that's good enough. It really depends on what our opponent has. Turn 1 Blood Moon is usually good, but if they just go like basic island, all of a sudden it could still crumble and fall apart. Pyromancer's Ascension for our opponent. Well, they are not going to be happy once they see Cavern on Dragon, Chalice on 1, and this is a pretty good lock against our opponent's deck. Oh my god. I don't know if they can beat this. This seems pretty good against Thing Ascension. They did find an island, which is helpful. Looting into the Chalice. Oh, the classic. We're not doing anything, but our opponent just doubled up into the Chalice. I think people do that to troll me now. Oh, maybe they're just trying to turn on their Pyromancer's Ascension? I guess that makes sense. Let's suspend Rift Bolt, pass the turn. If they get their Ascension on, then they at least get the copies of spells, even if they get countered. Okay. Oh, what an awkward way for this match to play out. They're just filling their graveyard by casting spells into Chalice. Oh, so good. Well, we'll Rift Bolt our opponent's face. Oh, not getting mana. Another land for our opponent. Alright. Well, they actually got their Ascension turned on. Jeez. And found an actual creature. Oh my god. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We haven't drawn a land. Turn 1 Blood Moon, turn 2 Chalice. Essentially lock our opponent out of the game, and they're gonna win through it thanks to us not drawing a land. Oh, this deck. There is a reason, I'm learning, that people don't play Dragonstorm in Modern anymore. There's a reason this deck was from 2 or 3 years ago. And apparently it's because Dragonstorm just isn't very good. Oh my god. This might be one of the worst losses I've ever had. Actually, no, that's definitely not true, but it feels pretty bad. Because our opponent is literally getting every spell, like 90% of their spells countered, and they're still winning. If there's ever an argument against this deck being playable, it's this game right here. Where our opponent has cast 10 spells into a Chalice for 1 and got them countered and is winning through that. Oh, they found another Manamorphose. Oh, good God. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just F6ing and watching this happen. Our opponent's... they're gonna 20 us through a Chalice. Seriously. Their Bedlam Revelers at 10-11. Oh, are we really gonna lose through a Chalice? I mean, we're gonna lose, but are we really gonna lose all in one turn? Oh, I think my opponent might have added too much. Oh, there's more red mana. Another Bedlam Reveler. Oh, alright. Well, that was a good turn. And that does it. Okay. Yeah, well. this deck. Oh, I've never seen that happen before. Okay. So, about that, I guess we get Croson Grips, which are a thing that kills Pyromancer Ascension. I don't even know if Blood Moon is very good. Our opponent's just going to fetch out islands. Tormod's Crypt is playable. Flames of the Firebrand, not playable. Let's try it like that. Oh, man. Alright, we get to play first. And... Alright, I guess we try it. We can kill a Pyromancer's Ascension. Oh, this deck. Look at this hand. Archwing Dragon, Bogren, and Elkite. Oh, this might be the worst Abrew deck ever. This deck. Well, we won a game. We beat Infect. Somehow. If we draw 6 lands in a row and survive, then we get the easy win with Bogren and Hellkite. Oh, Thundermaw. Alright. Well, let's pass the turn. Flooded Strand, cracked. Manamorphose. Well, let's just let our opponent do their thing. There's not even really a good reason to bluff there, as far as I can tell. Our opponent's casting Manamorphoses. It's not like they're not going to go for it. Manamorphose, Faithless, Looting. Discards a couple of lands. Lightning bolts our face. Gets in with Swift Spear. Well, we drew a land, which means... Boom. Goodbye, Monastery Swift Spear. Pass the turn. We're back in it. Sort of. Ish. Opponent probes. Down to 16. Sulfur Falls. Oh, really? Alright. That's a Bedlam Reveler. Well, this isn't how we wanted to do this, but in theory, we get to remove our storage counter and just Flame Javelin to kill Bedlam Reveler. So we're still not dead. Our opponent is currently threatless. Not anymore. Young Pyromancer. Another land. Cracks the land. And... oh no, another Young Pyromancer? Well... kill Young Pyromancer, play a mountain, pass the turn. Now I wish we had Flames of the Firebrand. If I had known, I thought this was the... this is a weird build of this deck. Unless there's sideboarding in the Pyromancers, normally you don't play Young Pyromancer, at least in the main deck. There is a chance that our opponent fizzles, we draw a land and just win with Thundermaw. Well, there's an Ascension. Jeez, probes. Gets the counter on Ascension. We really need our opponent to draw a land. Gets in with Young Pyromancer. Well, there's a land. 2, 3, 4... I mean, I think this is all we can really do. I don't think we can kill Pyromancer's Ascension. If they get it active, they beat us. We put our opponent on a 2-turn clock, and we just gotta hope they, like, drew a land and have a land in hand. But we're dead to many things. Any burn spell, pretty much anything that turns on Ascension, so cantrips. But we kind of made this sort of a game. Unfortunately, we had to spend so much burn killing creatures. If we could have gotten one Flame Javelin in our opponent's face, we would have just won. That Ascension's a problem, though, because they just cantrip, turn on Ascension, and then if they have any cantrip, they just go off. So there's the Thought Scour. So pretty much we're hoping they have like a land in hand or a creature in hand, and they draw that off the Thought Scour as well. Because any spell is just game over. And Faithless Looting is any spell. It's almost impossible that our opponent would fizzle after this. They get to see 4 new cards, and they found a lightning bolt. All right. Well, this week's lesson: do not play Dragonstorm in Modern.